Oh yeah, it feels great.
Stephanie Jeter reporting with good news in Oakland, live at Oakland's House of Chicken and Waffles with California Attorney General candidate Miss Kamala Harris. Kamala, welcome to Good News in Oakland. It's a pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be with you. I love good news. Love good news. I just love good news.
Get you all excited, right? Love good news. I love that. Well, Kamala, we're all about good news. I've got a few questions for you on tonight that the audience is really interested in hearing. We're constantly bombarded on a daily basis with bad, negative news. What role do you think the constant spreading of good news media, for example, good news spread by the legislatures and the legislative bodies and officials, would play in our society in reducing crime?
Well, I mean, I've had the experience with, for example, talking about a reentry initiative that I started called Back on Track, where I focus on the young, nonviolent first-time offender who's 18 through 24. We've seen so much success because we've created job training and support for these young people so they don't go back into the criminal justice system. When I can talk about the success of that program, it's called Back on Track, we've reduced the reoffense rate from 54% to less than 10%. That's good news, and people love hearing about it. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel that there is hope for what we can do to change systems and actually make them smarter and better. And you can just see a smile on people's face, because when they know that there is a success story, it lets them know that the world is good and that there is good news.
That's right, and you've got more good news to share. You talk a lot about early intervention and early education as your two primary focuses. The U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder was just here in East Oakland at a world-class facility called Youth Uprising. And he was dialoguing about how those facilities can be used to better our communities. What will you do as California Attorney General to create more innovative early intervention and early education facilities like Youth Uprising?
I will do exactly what I've been doing, but on a larger scale. When I created our reentry initiative and when we created a place and a situation in which young people could get jobs and job skills development, we saw a reduction in crime. I am absolutely committed to that. I am the district attorney of a major city in this country. I am running to become the attorney general of the largest state in this country. And I know, and I have seen through my own career, how the entire society benefits when we can get people out of the criminal justice system permanently, instead of accepting the fact that there's going to be a revolving door where they keep going in, coming out, and going back in. As Attorney General, I'm committed to do that. But the only way we're going to have the good news on November 3rd, which would be the day after November 2nd, which is Election Day, the only way we're going to have the good news on November 2nd and November 3rd is if everybody gets out to vote. These issues are very important. And the only way that we're really going to be able to show that this work can be done and wasn't just an idea or a dream is if people get out to vote. And let's all work on that so we'll have good news on November 3rd, the day after the election, which is November 2nd.
That's good news in Oakland. Miss Kamala Harris, it was a pleasure to have you on the show. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you.
Good news in Oakland. Oh yeah, it feels great.